Hey everybody, it's Savage Sage and welcome back to my playthrough of Breath of Fire 3. In the last episode we finally made it here, and in this episode we're going to do one of the most grueling things in the game. The Desert of Death. Then you should wait for the night and leave then. Good luck. We kind of read over the instructions in the last episode, so if you guys don't know what we're doing here in the Desert of Death or what's going on, make sure to check that episode out. So that red star is the North Star. When we look west, over towards like those guys, God, this music haunts my life. This is like the point of the game that just like wrecks people's games if you're not careful. So that's the North Star straight ahead of us. They did put us facing the right way, but you kind of need to get your bearings because right to the right there, if you look at the sky, the star that's moving around, that's the false North Star. So make sure you don't run into that. Pretty much we're running here until we can find the evening star to the west, and then once we see the evening star to the west, we want to head east until we can no longer see it, and then head north again. Easier said than done. Now, a lot of times they're going to put us into random like battle sequences, and we'll see that as we go through. Like I said, as a kid, I was completely confused because I kept going west towards the evening star as soon as I saw it, and well, that ended up with really bad times for me. It was not a good situation. So, that being said, we're going to be avoiding that kind of scenario this time, but really it's a lot of walking. Oh, here's one of those areas. So it's pretty much the equivalent to, and actually let's go ahead and, as you can see, my poor Pico, he's not at max HP, but it's fine, honestly. I want to make sure we're in the form with Nina in the back, because she is a powerhouse right now, especially in this area, because pretty much everything is weak to Blizzard. But here is 3 new enemies right off the bat: Cacti, Scorpion, and Magnemite. Let's go ahead. I mean, it doesn't really show us how much damage Blizzard's doing to them right now, but let's go ahead and just take these guys out. They all are palette swaps of things that we've seen before, color clones or whatever you want to call them. Look at that. Nina's a monster. Took them both out in one hit. She doesn't care. She doesn't give two shits. She's just staring at him in the face. She's like, yeah, I did that. That was me. Oof. That was a heavy little air raid on her. Nina, why don't you go ahead and use... Oh, and Nina's skills, I guess I never went over this, but I put her with Enlighten, Wall of Fire, Mind Sword, Shield, War Shout, which we learned from Mary Leap, maxing out all of Mary Leap's things, Influence and Recall. So she's sitting pretty. Let's hit Mind Sword just because it's a magic attack. And hit Nina with that vitamin. Now, Mind Sword is what we got from Emitai for mastering all of his master stuff. 46, oh, not the best. These things, these magmites, really makes me want to say Magnemite, but it's not. These magmites can be a little difficult. They've got lots of HP. I mean lots. Let's see what Ice Blast does to him. Just keep whacking away. Other than that, I'm pretty sure he gives a shit ton of experience though, so it's kind of, it's okay. 45, nothing. Pico's hitting first all 27 and Ryu for the 71. So yeah, those guys are thicky boys. 800, 830. Not bad, not bad. So yeah, pretty much every time you get in here, the goal, grab your item, because might as well, there's an item here, and then get out. Figure out where the frick you are in the desert again, because then it spins you around. So you need to make sure you're not facing the false one. You can kind of tell it like the grains of the sand as well, between which is the north and which is not. Now one thing, right, they gave me, I guess they even look. Where's my water jug? Oh, they gave me the water jug, right? I don't see it. Did he not give me the water jug? Hold on. So you can hit start anytime to make your camp. But before we get too far in, return. We can always talk to this little Rakta and return to base camp. Yeah, where's my water jug, bro? No, you never gave me water, bro. I kind of thought you'd give me the first one automatically. Make sure to fill up your water jug. The water jug's full of water. Get water. We now have 16 servings of water now. It puts it in your regular items, I'm pretty sure. Oh. Sorry, that was my speed up button. Ignore that. Yeah, there it is. 16 water jugs. And you can only carry 16 with you. And it's like barely enough to get you there. Alright, let's actually hit the desert this time. Good luck. Good fuck. Alright, so now we can walk towards the actual North Star. Like I said, this gave me nightmares as a kid because this literally is where my game ended as far as Breath of Fire 3. The first like 20 times I played through it, I'm sure. This was the end of the game for me. I never got past this, ever. And then one time as an adult, I actually like really sat down and read everything and I was like, oh my god. Because you know, as a kid, I'm just like, no, let's go. I'll figure it out. That's fine. Now, another thing is my dad would always pick on me specifically. He's like, oh my god, you're just on the screen with that guy with the naked butt again. Look at his butt. He's just walking around naked. And I was like, oh my gosh, because Ryu's jacket does, I mean, especially here at this angle, like this in the Desert of Death, it looks like a butt. And this is honestly part of the game that probably got the most flack from critics and stuff, understandably. Opponent has initiative. Well, Nina killed you in one turn last time, so I guess we'll show off what you can do, Scorpions. Now, the thing is here is if you don't actually... Oh, I want to use Blizzard, not Ice Blast. If you don't get your item here, it's not the end of the world, honestly. Don't be chlorining my Ryu. Oh, he'll slice you in one hit, too. Awesome. And I might give Warshout and Shield to Pico eventually. I'm still not 100% if I'm bringing Pico in the final 3 or not, because our Pico is very defensive, where I usually have like a really hard hitter Pico when I do this, but I mean every playthrough is a little bit different because of how you use the masters and different level ups, and I mean some of it's luck as well. So it's interesting. My Ray might be a better option to bring. We'll have to see. We'll just kind of see how things turn out as they turn out. But yeah, pretty much we're walking this way for like days until we can see the evening star in the middle of the sky. My throat's getting dry. We should get some water. So if you don't do that, you have 20 steps, and then after that, you literally start losing max HP permanently for the rest of the game. Yeah, not even sleeping in a bed can save you. It's pretty fucked. So don't do that. Make sure you drink your water. And if you run out of water, there's no shame. Go over and start again. I mean, this place sucks. I mean, we'll be going for days like this. We're in it for the long haul. I hope you guys are ready for the Desert of Death. It's got its name for a reason. Alright. Oh, there's actually a new enemy here, Drak. So the Draks, you can actually... I think there's something we can learn from them. But they're paralyzed by the heat. I think you have to use ice or something on them first, and then they'll activate, and then there may or may not be something we can learn from them. I think we already learned it. Or we can learn it from Ladon as well, because I'm not too pressed about the Drak. For the most part, just kill them. I hate that they poison us, though. No, thank you. But yeah, pretty easy stuff. Otherwise, they're paralyzed by the heat the whole time. So it's like, we're chilling. We don't care too much about them. Pico. Get that. Pico's HP is insane. He just needs to get a little bit more powerful. Now, he is under Bunyan, so if we get enough levels towards the end that he does get super powerful like that, cool, I'm chilling. But until then, I'm like, oh, skeptical. Just a wee bit skeptical. Now, can we see the... Oh, I did not mean to walk at all. So you got to be able to see the evening star directly to the west of us, which I don't think it's directly to the west right now. But once we can do that, then we need to go until we can't see it anymore. But I think we have to at least go like a day or so, just like this. And so yeah, once daylight comes, I kind of pretty much just go until I can't see the star anymore. And yeah, at this point there's literally no point in walking around. So we make camp, then we check in with everybody, because they will get fatigued eventually as things go out. Obviously nobody's really chilling out here except for Pico, but he's a plant, so it's like, he's doing okay. Everybody else is like in the tent. Whew, it's so hot. I'm panting like a dog. We're supposed to head north, right? As long as we can see the stars, we should be alright. It's a long trip ahead. Better conserve water as much as possible. Doesn't this just beat all? Everywhere you look, sand. How are you supposed to know which way you're going in this? Tough. With the stars. So yeah, let's go ahead and do a little resty rest. And continue with our lives. And then once it's nighttime again, you kind of got to figure out where we're at. That looks like the false star. I'm pretty sure that's the North Star in front of us. Evening Star is getting closer to where we want it to be, but not quite. Oh. And we are thirsty hoes. But yeah, I mean, Ryu is 6 levels higher than Pico. And Pico still has more max HP than him. It's wild. It is absolutely wild. Usually Pico's the first one to break 300. But like I said, this is obviously a very different playthrough this time because I'm getting all of the master skills, which we only have 2 left. Thank goodness. We've fought long and hard. It's been a long and hard 40 parts. Actually, it's been super fun. We're not quite at the end yet, but we're getting close. Alright, let's see. Probably like 1 more day's worth until it's directly in front of us, west-wise. So we just keep trucking along. I ordered fuzzies for myself 2 days in a row. Today's the 2nd day. It's on its way right now, and I'm very excited about it, but also yeah, dude, at this stage, Nina's just a monster. There's 2 cacti. She just uses Blizzard, destroys them all. Honestly, you could probably use Momo for the same purpose here if you wanted. A lot of people, I think, overlook how useful magic is in this game. Because you can wipe a lot of stuff. I mean, obviously, you want to use a little bit more physical attacks during, like, bosses specifically. But that's about it. But we're getting there. Yeah, as you can see, that false north star is traveling up there, being rude. Oh, throat's dry again. Gotta get some water. Not trying to die here. Now let's see. It's so close. I think my prediction's still true though. As soon as we finish this day, then it'll be good. You can't just jam out to this music though. It's nice. I mean, and we've only been going for 15 minutes or so. It's just the desert is so grueling. It's like, ugh. Who wants to do this on purpose? No one wants to do this on purpose ever. But you do get some accidental grinding in because, well, you have to. Because they take you to grinding areas. I think you actually give these things, let's see, a croc tier. Let's see if that works. No, he's still not wiggling. I think you give him something. I think that's the trick. Something that heals his stats. I mean, a panacea would work for that. There we go, he's moving. Let's see what's up with him. Just playing with the devil here, you know. Oh, cure. That's something we can learn. Need to learn cure. Lit. Is there anything else we can learn from him? Nope, he just left. We healed him, he healed us. We learned cure, first try, that was cool. What does that do again? I knew there was something. Restores HP and status. Oh yeah, that's a real good move. I forgot about that. It's only on single targeting, but completely heals you and restores your status for 14 AP. Yeah, I like to keep that on Nina. Alright, actually, so here's the North Star. That makes this the Evening Star, and it's right in front of us, dudes. So that means we need to, boom, go east. We'll check on the Evening Star as much as possible until it's gone. We need to be not able to see it again and then head north. At least I'm pretty sure that's how it works. This is the part of the desert travel where it gets a little bit scary because you kind of have to use your best judgment. And then really get your bearings again as soon as they get you into a battle or something of that likeness, because, you know. Oh, we're about to lose the stars. Very unfortunate. The sun is here. Let's see how everybody's doing. Let's do a little checkup, a little check-in. Pico, how you doing out here? No. No, I'm trying to talk to Pico. Pursue. I wonder just how big this desert is. Whew. No wonder they call it the Desert of Death. Don't forget to check the direction of the stars when you break camp. Thanks, Scar. I wonder what all these monsters here in the desert eat. Probably people like us out for a walk in the desert, eh? Yes. You're probably right, Ray, actually. Let's get a little snooze on, though. Get your snooze on. Alright, and then let's get a save. Because we're getting into the thick of it now, you know? The thicky thick of it. Alright, let's check where we're at. So that's the North Star. Evening Star is still directly in front of us. And we need to go east until we can't see it anymore. Oh, we need to do this. And then he says after that, then you have to travel north for like about 5 days or so. So it's just a shit ton of just going north and praying that you did everything right up until that point, which is the worst part of it, honestly. I've been dreading this part of the game the whole game. Yay! That's okay. We shall get through it. Eventually. Oh. Give me 1 second. Sorry, my food got here, so you know if it had to be nomming on it. I mean, come on. So let's check the Evening Star. He's still behind us. So we just gotta keep walking away from it. But oof, Fuzzies is so good. If you guys don't have Fuzzies where you're at, that's very disappointing. Fuzzies is like a Mexican food chain where I live, and it's so good. So good. It tastes like street vendor Mexican food, but it's not. guess something worth noting is those scorpions. They can cast Typhoon, and you can learn Typhoon from them if you have not already. But we did like 10 years ago, so not too pressed about it. I need to go buy more multivitamins. I'm sure we'll find a store eventually. We have plenty of money in this game for the first time in our lives. So North Star, Evening Star, we're still looking good. Just gotta keep traveling. But yeah, this part of the game really tests your will, and then after this part of the game actually gets really cool moving forward. But up until then, oh my god, it's a struggle. Honestly, I won't lie to you. It is not easy, but we'll be fine. We'll survive the whole ordeal, the whole thing. We'll be okay. Oh, and we're thirsty hoes again. Always an issue when you're a thirsty hoe, you know. Ruins everything. Another thing that this part of the game specifically will really catch people on is when you do go into camp or into battle or whatever and it spins you around like that, people don't realize, and then they keep going forward and then you're fucked. Then it's just over. Bad news bears. But we shall see what happens to us. Ugh. Two of the Magmites. That was an issue. But Nina became level 30 and got 9 more intelligence under her belt, so, you know, we're chilling. Everything's fine. Alright, let's check where we're at. North Star. Evening Star. It's starting to head down for sure, so that's good. We're making progress, even if it's slight. Gotta do whatever we can do in the Desert of Death. Ugh. Like I said, definitely one of my least favorite parts of the game. I think it's one of everybody's least favorite parts of the game. The parts after this get super, super epic, but this part, oh, I don't know. I don't know about all that. Oh no, it's getting light. Ripperoonie. Now we're gonna have to take a little sleep. We'll have to check in where everybody's at. The sun has risen. Walking during the day only wastes energy. Time to make camp. Show is. It show is. Show enough is. Alright, Pico, how you doing, my little dude? Oh, you guys are still saying the same stuff as last time. Is that good or bad for us? Means that I guess they're not too fatigued. So that must be good. Alright, we have to get out. Alright, so Star there. Evening Star. Start our journey again. So pretty much, like, I mean, oh man, we're thirsty hoes again. Like I've said before, but it's just to remind you guys and to remind myself, we're just walking until we can't see the Evening Star anymore. Luckily, we still have 10 water jugs, so we're doing decent there. We're doing decent. I want to say we're doing great, but it's okay. It's doing okay. But yeah, so everybody right now, if you're still watching up until this point, throw down in the comments, tell me your favorite bird. Your favorite type of bird. I want to know about it. I need to know about your favorite types of bird. And plus, I always like to, I don't always like to. This is a new thing that I've kind of stolen from other channels that I've seen. But having like, not necessarily a comment question of the day, but kind of a comment question of the day, but just to kind of show that you guys watched through this part, and then you can answer this question or tell me in this particular episode, tell me your favorite type of bird. And that's just cool. I think it's just cool for me. I like to know these things. It lets me get to know you guys a little bit more. Ooh, let's watch Nina destroy this. And it shows me that you guys have been watching, and I just appreciate all you guys' support. I mean, you're all really so awesome. Oh my god. Nina doesn't care about anybody's feelings, though. She will kill them all. If need be. If that's what needs to be done, Nina's gonna do it. She don't care. Alright, so North Star there. Evening Star. It's getting lower. We're getting close. We're getting to a point where I might feel comfortable running north soon. Not quite yet. Maybe like one more day until it's done. Maybe not even quite a full day. We'll have to see. See how that turns out for us. But I just don't know. Oh, and we're thirsty hoes again. I don't know if we can take all of this. Honestly, traveling through the desert like this and just like torturing yourself would be terrible. Not an ideal situation for anyone at all, ever. Not good. Nope, nope, nope. But we're almost there. Ooh, look at that little the star. Oh, never mind. I was going to talk about that little star moving and grooving down at the bottom right, but then we got here, so. A singular scorpion trying to mess my life up. It just didn't work. But it did get Pico to level 31. He is chilling. 6 power. That's really good. Fire breath. He finally learned that. He learns all those breath moves eventually, but not that they're super useful. I mean, they are powerful and they're based off of your HP, which he does have crazy HP. So if you wanted to use them, try them out. I don't personally find myself using that with Pico though. Alright, North Star, Evening Star. We're chilling. Actually, we're probably not chilling. It's probably super hot out there. Ryu's probably dying of heat stroke. I'm sorry, dude. Keep doing your best with your naked butt running across the desert and your really big feet. Look how big his feet are in proportion to like his hands. Jesus Christ. He's got some thicky thighs. It's okay, Ryu. I do too. The sun has risen. Let's take a little nap, skis. How you doing, Pico? Pisu, Pisu, Pisu. He looks like he's having trouble sleeping. Oh my gosh. Poor Pico, get inside. He never has trouble sleeping. Me? I'm fine. You shouldn't be worried. About, what's his name? The one wearing the fur coat. I'm alright. I think we're gonna make it, Ryu. Is God testing us? Apparently so. I'm holding up okay. But I think our little engineer might be having a rough time with it. They're kind of giving each other crap. Momo and Ray, they've always had like an interesting dynamic. Honestly, they're a little weird. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Breath of Fire 3. Make sure to smash that like button, show your support for the series. I always appreciate all you guys' support. You guys are crazy awesome. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Join our Discord. The link is down in the description. And I will see you guys in the next episode where we'll finish off the Desert of Death, hopefully, as long as everything's been going right. Fingers crossed. Bye.